So, there I was in the middle of a project when an interesting looking game kept popping up on the front page of Steam. It looked fun, and when I saw it was co-op plus that cheap price tag, I figured, hey, why not? So I'm currently recovering from a Schedule 1 stupor. This is a game that is a great example of when the right ideas and mechanics come together in a way that's fun and engaging for the player without needing a huge budget. On the surface, Schedule 1 seems like a simple idea, and it is, but the way it's executed just feels right. The story is pretty simple. After getting everything taken from you, you're left in a small town with nothing but a few dollars, and it's up to you to start a drug empire from scratch, with a little help from your creepy uncle.
Between 6 and 12. You're gonna wait there for 6 hours?
At first, the town is a little overwhelming, especially considering there's no minimap. The map has very limited information, but the longer you play, the more you feel at home in the town, and you'll find you'll be checking your map less and less as you progress. You start off, the third time,
our RV blew up.
What? At a little crappy motel with a few weed plants. As you wheel and deal, you upgrade to bigger and bigger properties, hiring some help along the way, when they feel like helping, but we'll get to that later. After selling a bunch of the devil's lettuce, you unlock suppliers for the hard shit, rock candy and powdered sugar. As you gain a reputation and treat your customers well, you'll start unlocking dealers who will sell your product for you. As long as you keep them stocked, they will earn you a lot of cash. Despite that the gameplay consists of running around frantically doing deals, supplying your workers and dealers, meeting up with suppliers, and other things you have to get done throughout the day, the game is actually very chill, and the great soundtrack reflects this and does a great job setting the tone.
Nice soothing music. You're a drug dealer now. Dealing drugs, so much fun.
The game is less chill at night, especially when you don't know your way around the town. It has a curfew that starts at 9, after which the police will try to arrest you if they catch you wandering around, even if it's right in front of your own door. Wanted levels work basically like GTA, but instead of 5 stars, there's just 3 levels: Under Arrest, Wanted, and Wanted Dead or Alive. Basically, they're all the same, the major difference being instead of being tased, they just start shooting at you. I was basically hooked on this game as soon as I started playing. I thought the progression at the beginning was well paced, and there's many aspects of the gameplay that can get you addicted, pun intended. I played with a few friends and each of us had a different favorite aspect of the game. One enjoyed mixing crazy concoctions with different drugs and random items. These items can range from donuts to Viagra to batteries to fucking horse semen. Each random item gives a funny side effect. Chili pepper will make their heads burst into flame, Adderall will make their heads grow large, and certain combinations cause different side effects, like spontaneously exploding. Another friend enjoyed the dealing aspect, meeting with familiar faces and trying to gain favor with new ones.
How about I give you 2, and you pay me $130? Fuck.
My personal favorite was building and organizing large production establishments. There is a lot about this game that isn't explicitly explained, so I made a list of a few things I thought some people might want to know about. When you need to click and drag objects when packaging or producing, you can hold down the right click to hold multiple objects at once. I discovered this late and wished I knew a long time ago. Handlers are able to move items to or from loading bays. This was only available at the bungalow for the longest time, but it's been fixed in a recent patch. As I was testing this out, I realized this works for delivery trucks and vehicles you own, which kind of opens up a lot of opportunities. Snipping a plant but can't seem to reach something? Spin it! You can save time and garbage bags by dumping all of your garbage in one space on the ground, and then using one bag to wrap it all up. It's worth a lot more than using a trash can. Buy the golden skateboard as soon as you can. Honestly, for how fast it is and how easily you can outrun cops with it, it's vastly underpriced. So buy it. The game does suffer from bugs, but I wouldn't call anything game-breaking. There are a few things I hope are fixed sooner than later though. Workers have a habit of getting stuck. They have been improved by a large degree after several patches, but there's still a chance of it happening and could freeze your production until you notice. I did think it was funny that there is a tip on how to fix this, and it does sometimes work, but not always.
I might be forced to kill this guy. He won't leave. This is your replacement. You don't work here anymore. Go away. If you come back here one more time, I will shoot you. Do not come back. Where are you? Don't go back to the spot. You don't work here. You left me no choice. You just wouldn't listen. He's surprisingly easy to carry. It's none of your business.
Hold on. I don't want that anymore. Take that.
Gal's the new scientist. Is he doing his freaking job? I think she's stuck.
Why is she stuck?
I don't know. She's not pressing the button. Just press the button. I can't deal. I can't deal with this shit. Alright, let's get one more.
A jukebox has recently been added to the game, which I thought was awesome. Problem is, it overlaps with the in-game music, and muting the music in the settings affects both. This has also been happening recently. That being said, I think the pros far outweigh the cons, and the game gets updated pretty frequently. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the things I complained about will already be fixed by the time this video is released. If you haven't gotten Schedule 1 yet and are at least a little curious, I would highly recommend trying this one out. Thanks for watching.
Hair? No, 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 no. Oh my god, no, no. Maybe. Pupil